Alright, guys. Well, long time no see, but the other team did not show up. Unfortunate, but we take what we can get. Alright, but now for our second match of the day, we are up against the what are they? The DMSH Wolves. What's their school name? Desert Mountain. Alright, we are going up against the Desert Mountain High School Wolves. Alright. They don't sound pretty good, but we'll have to wait and see because we're grizzly bears. I think. Yeah. Okay. So bears versus wolves, and here for our first teammate, we got Jigo, who goes by Jigo. Insane, great naming. We get to see how he does this time. Hopefully good. I think he's pretty good. He is our captain of our team, and we do have him going first. We're gonna have him set the basis for us. So if he loses, we might lose, but we don't think like that. So Jigo is gonna clutch up here with his vast variety of mains that he uses because he's such a good player. All right, we are striking Pokemon Stadium 2 and Final Destination after they strike Battlefield. So they do get to pick out of Yoshi's no, Smashville and Town and City. Now, Smashville and Town and City are actually Jigo's favorite stages, so this is an advantage for him. But really, it all matters to the character, so we'll really have to see who Jigo and the Wolves pick. So it looks like Jigo is wanting to be a bully today, and he's choosing Min Min. Min Min is a good spacer with the longest smash attack in the game, and it's looking very good because the opponent chose Donkey Kong. Literally got no projectiles at all, so they do have to get in there, and they have a huge hitbox. Considering they win DK though, you gotta think that they're pretty good. So we're about to start off. Jigo versus the Wolves. Basha versus Wolves. Or Bears versus Wolves. Alright. So we have Min Min doing a lot of damage spacing, but doing those good close range attacks. The DK struggling to do damage close up, but they are doing some. Went for the early spike, but they missed it. Now DK is doing a lot of dash attacks, showing that he doesn't really have many ideas on how to approach, concerning that stage right there, platform. My bad. Alright, but we have Min Min spacing very well. The DK trying to get close, but struggling. Ooh, DK went for the berry, but missed it. But they are getting close, and even though DK isn't getting a lot off, they are a heavy, so the attacks they do get off do a lot of damage. Alright, we got our first stock off of DK, which is good for us. And we keep up the pressure with getting more damage before they get our stock. The DK looks like it's scared to go for any offstage spikes, allowing us to get back on stage, and we're continuing the damage. The DK is really showing to struggle to get close, and unfortunate for them, that does not get the kill. DK still struggling to get close, with Jigo spacing and using platform to cover for any high up attacks. We are at 190% right now, exactly. And there is 71 right now. On the higher end, but it is a heavy, so they can survive some attacks from that, so it's not totally bad for them. Alright, the DK trying to come in with the forward air. Not the best idea in my opinion, because it does have a lot of lag. But, I mean, DK is got 53 on the Min Min right now, but they are down to 88. And that up smash did not hit. Or the up B. Now we have the DK going in for the dash attacks and pressuring the mid-min, trying to push them off stage. Ooh, but we got the DK with that large range smash attack from mid-min. Hurts the mid-min, but DK comes in right away with a smash attack of their own, making it 0-0 on their last stock. This is very intense first game. Ooh. Luckily, we weren't at high percent, so that doesn't kill. But they did get the spike off stage. Ooh, and they're underestimating the min-min range. And got hit from that, and they're losing percent easily. DK trying to come in through the top. Ooh, and they got the up B. But they don't do anything to pressure the min-min from not returning the stage. Just letting the min-min come back and get huge damage. And min-min using... Ooh, but the DK super armored his way through that. Unfortunate for them, they couldn't do it again. And we took the first win here. Grizzlies 1, Wolves none. Hopefully this continues in the Desert Mountain. Wolves continue to have none. And hopefully we can get to third place on the leaderboard. Alright, so Hugo has to pick who they are going to go again. So it looks like Jigo's going to stay Min here. And we'll have to see what they choose. Considering the DK wasn't too good for Min, concerning Min's large range, I doubt they would go DK again. But they do get to pick the stage this time, so maybe that's an advantage for them. Alright. And wow. I'm surprised. They're staying Donkey Kong. Surprise for me considering how bad that was with the Min's range versus the DK's no projectiles. But again, they do get to pick the stage this time. So maybe they'll choose something other from Smash Rail, and hopefully that can give them the advantage. And it looks like they are going Final Destination. No platforms, no nothing. Just a basic stage where you really get to see the skills of just the players. The most honest map in the game. But that does mean DK has nothing special to be able to get over to the Min. Just relying on the Min's lack of aerials. DK pretty much jumping every other second, which is making him pretty predictable. But we are at 123 on our first stock, so they could be doing something good. We are getting some damage off them. Jigo learning how to space. Just getting new to the new map. He doesn't play Final Destination too often. So just getting used to it. Ooh, DK getting the up B, but that doesn't kill. Lucky for us. Min having trouble to get back on stage. The Donkey Kong doing a little more to pressure. Ooh, and the forward aerial hits. Taking Min's first stock. Oh my god. The DK being predictable, but we are unable to get through their defenses. Wow, they are going to for forward smash every other second. Jigo choking a little, but this isn't bad because even if we do lose this, we do get the picks for the next game. The Minmin's struggling to hit the DK when they're in the air, allowing the DK to get some pretty strong aerials off the Minmin. But we did finally take our first stock. And we are both at the same amount, 2-2. But Minmin is already at 150, meaning that they don't have much longer. The DK has no combo game, just going for areas every other time, but they are somehow working with it and is doing pretty well. And again, it worked. But this is alright, because Min is doing some damage. But struggling with the aerials here. Well, DK is doing pretty well with it. Ooh, the DK is fast enough to get to the Min before they have a time to attack. Ooh. Okay, DK is off stage and we took the second stock. Meaning that we are both on our last stock. And Minmin's at 37, DK's at 12. Ooh, Min got DK off stage again. Not looking good for him. Ooh, 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 wait, that hit. And we got it. Wait. Come on. Oh my god. DK's almost dead. And that's it. We got our first stock loss so early, but Jigo clutched up, just forcing the DK to recover from off stage, and their recovery sucks. No mind games there, is predictable every time, and Jigo used that to his advantage. And now, second up, we have Daniel, our second varsity member, who is ready to play. Now, Daniel likes to play Incineroar and Youngling. Now, one of them is very close up, and the other one is primarily long range. So we'll have to see who Daniel goes with. But that could all depend on what the Wolves goes with. Alright, so we are striking Battlefield and something else. That is to be determined. Daniel not knowing what stages he wants to play, but in the end he's choosing to strike Smashville. Meaning that there's still Final Destination, Town and City, and Pokemon Stadium. Oh wait, my bad. So they striked first. So they chose Final Destination, the basic stage, the honest stage. So we really get to see the comparison between the two characters here. And we have Sonic, the fastest character in the game, versus Incineroar, the slowest. So this really is a testament to speed. The tortoise versus the hare. Can Incineroar's strong attacks justify for a slow movement? Now, funny enough, pretty much In 3 games that we've played, there was a Sonic. I fought both of them, but here's the third one. And it looks like it's going up against the Incineroar, and it's not looking too good for the Incineroar. They lost their revenge and are struggling to catch the Sonic. Missing the Alolan Whip, but they did get the upbeat. It did damage, but we are still down by about 50%. No longer, we are down by about 27 right now. And we are about even as it comes to their weights. But Sonic does have the speed, and that really does determine when the Incineroar has to act. Incineroar going for a lot of low and wakes. And it looks like the Sonic SD. Unfortunate for them, but we will take what we can get. The Incineroar going for Nairs. And they hit them, doing some good damage as they did get the Sonic to the second stock. While we are still on our first. And Sonic's air or throw doesn't kill. And we got a spike on stage. Ooh. Ooh, Incineroar missed another Alolan Whip. Unfortunate, but damage is damage, so we still got that. And we finally hit the Alolan Whip, doing some good damage on the Sonic. I almost thought we SD'd there, but fortunately we did not. And we hit the second Alolan Whip, and we take their second stock. 5% on our second, 0% on their last. Not looking too good for them, but they can obviously come back. We've seen it many times where things like this happen. So, we haven't won yet. But Daniel doing really good to space out the Sonic. Showing Sonic's weakness, thinking that after every movement, they're right next to them. But he's just a little bit off. Incineroar got the revenge. But let's see how Incineroar uses it, and if he gets it. And he got the Alolan Whip with the revenge, getting Sonic to 77, a higher percent than we are on our second stock, while they're on their last. Constant Alolan Whips, but with the switch up to get the easy damage. And now they're at 113. Sonic going for forward smashes, being a little bit predictable. And the Incineroar punishes with the Darkest Lariat. Ooh. Sonic read that jump, but we still have the stock advantage. Even though we are tied in percent right now. And Incineroar took the first win. Good for us. First time in a while that we're at a 3-0 win rate right now against a team. But we are doing pretty good. So here we have Daniel does have a chance to close the win up right now if he can win against this guy. Daniel has to pick first his character, and he's staying in Incineroar, allowing the opponent to counter pick. But considering we had the fastest character versus the slowest character, I don't know what they're going to do. And it looks like they're going to stay Sonic. Maybe thinking that they can switch up their gameplay this time and take the win. Or they do get to pick the stage, so maybe they're thinking the stage was the problem. So maybe they'll change the stage. Especially since we now ban Final Destination. So that is out of the pickings. But we also ban Battlefield and Pokemon Stadium 2. So it looks like we're playing Kalos. You know, I don't think I've ever seen Kalos played for us at all. So this is going to be a first. We're struggling to find Kalos, but we found it. So it's going to be Incineroar versus Sonic in the Kalos. Now, Incineroar does have the home court advantage in the Pokemon universe. but Incineroar wasn't released until Gen 7, while Kalos was Gen 6. So maybe Incineroar being an illegal mon here might allow Sonic to get the win. True. Okay, Sonic doing some good damage, using the platforms to force the Incineroar to try to jump, but their slow movement makes their jump pretty and they got an SD, unfortunate for them, but they are play. They still have a chance to win. Ooh, okay. So they're going for the Alone Lives and Darkest Layers, knowing that just go with what you know and what worked last game. No character switch up, no player switch up. We're getting wins. And we got the Alone Live, and we're about to 3-stock this man. Instead of going for the grab, but missing it. Still getting that Darkest Layer, which is nice. The Sonic's struggling to approach, is going for the dodges every time. Trying to fake out the Incineroar to get a chance. Unfortunate for them, they cannot go fast enough, and the Darkest Layer comes out and hits them. We got another Alone win. Nearly identical percentages, but the Sonic is on their last stock. Ooh. Sonic not able to throw out that forward smash fast enough, and Incineroar getting the damage. Sonic now at 112. Ooh, I'm looking for that 3-stock. Maybe it can bring our morale back. We're so close. Okay. Incineroar going for the jab, but the Sonic just playing around, going back and forth, looking for that time to go for the smash. The Sonic just playing around with the Incineroar, not attacking until they find that one opening that Incineroar gives. But Incineroar's not giving many openings for the Sonic. And the Incineroar being a heavy is hard for Sonic to kill. And Incineroar's Darkest Layer almost kills, but it does not because of the Sonic DI. Incineroar almost getting it. Ooh. Directing that up B in the wrong direction. And we don't get the 3-stock. Unfortunate. And we got hit. Alright, so this is genuinely not a 3-stock anymore. But let's just hope that we can still win. And that's it. That's it. Incineroar 8% on their second stock. Unfortunately, that wasn't 3-stock, but we take those. Daniel coming in clutch. You can find this man at Dan Attack 132 on Discord. Alright, but now it's time for me to come up. But it doesn't really matter what I do because we got this win. Alright, but here's Jigo now. Here's Jigo, your least favorite announcer.
Alright, guys, I'm sorry you had to hear that bad commentary. So I'm here, your favorite announcer, Jigo. You saw me absolutely destroy the Donkey Kong with Min Min. Should have just played a DLC character. I'm right. I'm right. Yeah, I'm right. So we are gonna see Nathan be playing the Pichu. You know, he's been playing Greninja every single game. You know, he's kind of boring like that, only has one character. But we're seeing the Pichu. Tell he's a Pokemon fan, only playing Pokemon characters. We hear he's been playing VGC too much. Beat him in that too, because I'm better. So, we got news that these guys have also gotten 1 point onto Hamilton. But we don't know how good they are, because we don't know which player got the Hamilton win. As you saw last time, Hamilton actually kind of crushed us. but last time we also had a sub. And this time we're seeing a Pichu versus Ridley. We're on PS2, Pichu's home turf, because PS2 is from Johto. Fun fact. Against a Ridley, which is really nice. We love the heavyweight character against a light. The Pichu has got a... Oh, yeah, you're seeing all these quick hits. Not much damage, but with Pichu, you get the nice trade-off of doing a bit of damage to yourself, which isn't too bad with electric attacks, but you get really hefty hits. As like as a lightweight, it's pretty valuable, but you still get launched really far. Ooh, the neutral B trying to get Pichu off the stage. And the funny thing about neutral B from Ridley is that if you hit them mid-charge, it gives them some end lag, so it gives you time to punish. So if you hit him with a quick jab, you can get him with a 1-2 combo. Ridley not snapping him to ledge, getting the down smash from Pichu. Getting the down tilt to Nair. Headbutt coming from up top. Oh, and then you see the unfortunate down air from Ridley, which is probably the most pathetic move in all of Smash. Its hitbox for spiking is so unbelievably low that it's just not even worth it. And half the time when you do go for the spike, it kills you as well, because Ridley doesn't really get that comeback. And we're going 3-1. Pichu really showing dominance over this heavyweight. But unfortunately, this IB does get a kill. Being a lightweight, again, gets you launched really far. But most of these percent is probably just coming from Pichu. Did he just taunt? That's a crazy move. Going for the neutral B, trying to get him away. But Pichu really just playing around him, dodging all the hits expertly. Yeah, Nathan's Pichu's pretty annoying. Against any character that's just not, dude is not ready to handle it, like this Ridley. It's really, really hard to go against. And we get the first set. Well, first game. Oh, God, that was really good. I think we need this. It's a great morale boost from last time. We're hearing talks of switching to Pikachu, but we're saying Pichu from what I hear. We're going to ban three different stages. Ooh, banning Yoshi's Story, which is fair. But Town City and Smashville? Man, what a boring guy. You can really tell he only plays within his range. Only plays Pokemon characters. Only play characters that go fast. Always playing FD. You know the type. Am I right or am I right, guys? And that's why I'm your favorite announcer. We're playing Kalos again. Well, it's Kalos, sorry. But, like, French. We're seeing Pichu again at home turf. Pokemon in a Pokemon... Wow, he only just plays Pokemon, huh? Pokemon in a Pokemon game. Pokemon X and Y. Let's see how this Space Dragon fares against a tiny rat. You know, the funny thing, Ridley canonically murdered Samus's parents, destroyed and genocided a whole bunch of races. And he's getting folded by the baby Pokemon from Generation 2. Man, it's not even holding the folk span. You can see the Pichu just getting the quick kills. Almost lunching off, but like not really getting the kill. Since Kalos is actually a really big stage, you may not see it, but like the blast zone is really far, so it's harder to launch people off. Ridley using Uppy to get back onto stage, trying not to punish them. Pichu getting damage off of them, getting dragged down, but the Nair stuffs them out. And that's a kill for Mount... Frick. The Wolves. That's their name. Sorry, this game's going really quickly. It's hard to find time to remember their name. Pichu trying to get Thunder Jolts, trying to get him off. As you see, heavy characters are just how lightweights are really easy to launch off. Heavyweights are having really... It takes really hard hits to get them off. And you see the Pichu getting those very quick, strong combos, because it's Pichu, not Pikachu. But both characters... fun fact, Pichu, and Joker were ranked as tier characters by some of the best players in as soon as Sora came out. So they're just really overpowered. It's really hard to deal with. And thinking about how Pichu's from Melee, Pikachu's from 64, it's really neat to see how these characters transpire through the rest of the Smash series. Hopefully we'll see some more of them into the next ones. Ooh, and the neutral B just going over Pichu's very small hitbox, barely even hitting the shield. Ooh, wasn't quite able to DI out of that. Ridley getting big percent off of him. Ooh, the neutral air getting him off the stage. Trying to get that down to stuff him into a forward air, but it's not really getting there. The neutral B, he mashes out of it. It gets it downhill. Down air, sorry. Gets the dash attack onto him. Both of them are at kill percent, surprisingly. Pichu, lightest character, gets a spike on stage with the down B, but doesn't quite follow up. Down air, into down air, into down B! Both of these characters one hit away from potentially calling game. Will we get the 6-0, or are we going to have to go back to set 1? I can't talk. No, I got that. And the drag down spike! What a kill! And Bears win! Yippee! We did it! Yeah! Yeah, we did it! Woo-hoo. These guys showed some good fight against Hamilton. But unfortunately, well, fortunately for us, unfortunately for them, they couldn't quite handle Basha High School. With the 6-0, showing dominance over the walls. Desert Hills. Desert Mound, sorry. Desert Mound not quite getting out of this alive. With Bears getting the 6-0. We'll see you next time with your favorite